To the sieved flour, I will add 1 teaspoon of sugar, half teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and mix together until it is well combined. Now I'm going to be adding in the margarine. You can use butter if you want. And start mixing together with my bare hands. I will be mixing and mixing and mixing until I get a crumble-like or grainy texture. When I'm satisfied with the texture, I'll make a well in the middle and break in 1 egg and start mixing again. Now after mixing in the egg, I'll start adding the water gradually. You just have to add the water bit by bit, little at a time, until you get a firm and non-sticking dough. Now I'm going to be kneading it in a flat surface for a minute or for a few seconds. When this is done, I'll wrap and place in the fridge to rest for 30 minutes. Then in a neat frying pan, I'll be adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. When the oil is hot, I'm going to be adding in the chopped onions. I'll stir this. I'll continue stirring until I start perceiving the fragrance from the onion. Don't allow the onion to get burnt. Then I will add in the grounded chicken. I will continue stirring and frying until it loses its pinkness. And when this is done, I will add a little water to it. And then I will add 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of black scent pepper, half teaspoon of salt or salt to taste. I'll sprinkle in 2 seasoning cubes. And to spice it up, I'll add 1 teaspoon of red pepper and stir together until it's well combined. And then I will add in the Irish potatoes and the carrots and stir together again. I'm going to be adding more water to this to help the carrot and potato cook. After adding the water, I'll cover and leave it to cook until the potato and carrot get soft. Now to make the flour mixture, add water to 2 tablespoons of flour and mix together until it is smooth. When the potato and carrots get soft, pour in the thickener. This will serve as a binder to the filling, and it will help the filling to remain moist when baking the chicken pie. When this is done, leave to cook for a minute or less, and then turn off the heat and leave to cool down. Now you can bring out the dough from the fridge and knead for few seconds. You notice that the dough have changed in texture and it's more easy to work with. Now I'm just going to be cutting it into smaller dough to make it easy for me to work with. After cutting it, I will take one of the dough and make a ball and then flatten it with my hands like so. Then using a rolling pin, I'm going to roll it out in a circular form. Then using the pie cutter, I'm going to be using the other side of the pie cutter to cut it out. I'm going to be showing you two ways to use the pie cutter. The first way is to cut it out with the pie cutter. After cutting it, I will add 1 tablespoon of the filling to it. And then using a brush, I'm going to be rubbing the egg wash at the edge of the dough, the flattened dough. When this is done, I will flip it over to the other side using the tips of my finger. And then using the back of a fork, I'll merge the dough together, the two sides of the dough together. This will help hold the dough at a place, the pie rather. Now I'm going to be showing you the second method of using the pie cutter. This time I'm going to be using the other side of the cutter. Now I'll repeat the process again. Then I'll place the dough on top of the pie cutter and then add 1 tablespoon of the filling or more. I'll close the pie cutter holding the two sides and press together, and then I will remove the excess dough and open up. To make sure it is sealed, I will add the whisked egg at the edge and then press it together with the tips of my hands. Now I'll repeat the same process with the rest of the dough and filling. Now place everything on a greased baking tray and then using the tips of the fork, create a hole. When this is done, grease with the egg wash. I mean the whisked egg. Now when this is done, I'll place in a preheated oven to bake for 30 minutes. And yeah, a meat pie is ready. Very easy to break. So beautiful. And very moist at the inside. So yummy.